update on what's been going on.
Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down under the nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. My videos are eccentric and different and crazy and cringy. And if you can't handle it, get out of here. But I do talk about certain particular topics which most people don't talk about. This video is going to be about what is a pimp simp. I repeat, what is a pimp simp? Now, I'm pretty sure everybody should know what a pimp is, okay? And I'm pretty sure most people don't really know what a simp is, okay? Because where I'm from, simp means suckers investing in mediocre pussy. You're investing, you're putting money into it. Lots of money, tons of money, like a sugar daddy, okay? And mediocre means used. Pussy means just that, vagina, okay? All right? Now, I've talked to guys who are basically pimps and some Italians who basically taught me the game about how to be alpha. But I went another way. As I said before, I have to repeat this because people don't know about me. Check out my credentials down below, okay? I talk very quickly, and if you can't pay attention, skedaddle, okay? All right? A pimp usually doesn't invest in his hoes. His hoes invest in the pimp. All right? His hoes invest in the pimp. All right? This is what I was taught. No money, no honey. Okay? A simp is someone who puts money into used goods. Okay? Italians taught me to talk up front at all times. And she will automatically come. Okay? All right? She'll automatically come and bring that bread to you. There's no way around that. But let's get on with the video about what an example of a pimp simp is. All right? Okay, me, I took the path of a gigolo, so I get paid for my services rendered, which a lot of guys don't know about. They can't do what I do, okay? All right? I got daughters and stuff, so I can't do the things that I used to do, and I got rid of my strap-on a long time ago. But you guys don't know me. But let's get on with the videotape now. I'm not going to watch the whole thing now here. This right here, it says soft white underbelly interview and portrait of, what's her name, okay, exotic, and her pimp, okay. Now, let's begin with the video, and we'll go on from there. What a pimp simp is. To me, that they're not really alphas. They're just sugar daddies in sheep's clothing, okay, in wolf's clothing. What do you want to call it? Call it whatever you like, okay. Let's begin.
So, Israel, I've been trying to help you for quite a while now.
Why is he calling her by her name? Okay, is he in love?
Probably time to do a little update on what's been going on. When we first started working together, when I first started helping you, I told you the plan was to get you out of the hood, out of the neighborhood, away from the gangs, change your phone number, relocate, kind of cut all ties to that world.
Wow.
And build a new life for you.
I'm shocked that this so-called pimp simp did this type of shit. Okay, I was winging. If you're a pimp, you're supposed to be making profit. But, okay, let's continue. Okay.
You and your kids, and
she got kids.
For a while, it was going great. It was going very smoothly. You and I were communicating really well. I was giving you, I got you a car, I got you a monthly apartment, and I was giving you $300-400 a day.
A day
for you and your kids.
That...
And then, right around the time of the second video, some things changed. I noticed the communication changed. Like, instead of having conversations or whatever kind of communication we had, which was great, it became just money requests.
Great. Conversation?
Just short little, like, I need $700. I need $800. I need $1,000. It even grew to, like, there was a couple of days where I think I gave you $1,000, then you asked for a second $1,000 in the same day.
What am I hearing?
$2,000. You were up in the mountains with your, you went to the mountains with your boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there were days where you needed $2,000. And I questioned you on that because it seemed like a hell of a lot of money to be giving, a mom and two kids, but I was out of town, you were out of town. The cabins can get expensive, I guess, or the ski lifts or whatever, and I just said, let me just ride this out and see how it goes. And then I came back from my trip. and I'm driving to the gym in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. It's dark, and I happen to drive past your apartment on my way to the gym, and I look at your place, and the lights are on, but you're out of town. I'm like, that's weird. You left the lights on. No big deal.
Is this dude stalking this hoe? Oh my fucking god!
And then the next day I drive past and the lights are on.
The next day you came back again. Where's my money?
Like, something's going on. So I was just
This guy
confused.
is not a pimp.
And with those large money requests, which were happening on a daily basis, it got to look very suspicious. So I asked you to get together and meet rather than just texting. And when you did come over, I was waiting for you at your apartment.
This is hard to listen to.
You were a few hours late.
Pimps don't sound like this.
And I had to use the bathroom at some point, and I went to
Oh my fucking god, man.
I couldn't find anywhere to go to the bathroom, so I just figured I'm paying for that apartment. I should just use her bathroom. So I go to the manager and ask for a second key to your apartment, and the manager goes, "Oh, we already gave out the second key." And I'm like, "Who would you give the second key out to? You're not going to give it to your young kids." And I go, "That's strange that the second key is missing." He's like, "Well, there's a black guy that comes in and out of that apartment."
You said the black guy was moaning that bitch.
And I'm like, "There is."
And you shouldn't be worried about no pussy.
And
He's a pussy.
My suspicions kind of like all the pieces start to fit. So
he is not a pimp, dog. I don't know why you motherfucker put that shit
They gave me the master key. I go up
do you
there.
know what a pimp is? This dude is a sugar daddy.
I open up the door and I expect a lot of kids stuff and toys. And when you have kids, there's all kinds of toys and shoes. And
I don't think I
clothes
can
and
listen to
stuff
the
like
whole
that.
thing, guys.
Instead, there's lots of other stuff.
What?
There were adult sex toys and outfits and a lot of other stuff like that, but no signs of any kids in that apartment.
This bitch is stupid and he's stupid.
And there's definitely a dude around.
You see, there's a dude around.
Tell me what things turned into, because it wasn't. I'd love to hear your side of the story.
She ain't gonna be apologetic for nothing.
Planned.
She ain't gonna say sorry.
So just to preface this, you have a very serious gang background, right?
He tried to save her.
Yeah.
Save the captain her.
The Blood Gang in South Central, which I think is the.
No, the Blood Gang is the ex that originally had the kids, but my ties are with the Crips.
Oh, your Crips.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
She belonged to the streets.
That's where he's from. And
so the money I was giving you, the thousands and up, that was going to
money don't mean shit to that type of bitch, right?
Majority of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And this happens a lot. Just so for people that are
slinging pipe to that,
unaware of this, I've done this with a lot of girls. You done with a lot of girls? And
this is a true sugar.
Very often we'll go into this kind of scenario where a dude will walk in and come in, and they're either trying to extort money from me, they're trying to rob me, they're trying to figure out some way to get the money from you, from me, from whoever, and they become very greedy very quickly. So that was happening here.
Yeah.
And this is the guy that you are.
Is a big business.
Romantically involved with as well, right?
Yeah.
Why are you interested in that? Pimps don't care about that shit.
You
Who cares who she's been romantic?
So tell me how you stand on all of this.
I don't know. It's kind of like
she ain't got shit to say.
I don't know. It's like a lot.
Yo.
Take in.
Let me say something out here. There are different types of pimps out there. Okay. When females are naive, okay, and they become womanized by these so-called alpha pimps. Okay, these alpha pimps. There's different versions of these pimps. Some of these pimps will leave her in a body bag and chop that bitch up, okay? So if you're a woman out there and you thinking about a sugar daddy or any type of guy you want to be with, who got a lot of money, and you think they're high value or some shit, or they slinging pipe to you, whatever, that's materialism. Okay, this is a problem for a lot of women out there. You shouldn't even try to do it. Don't even think about doing that, okay? Because that motherfucker is basically pimping other females for his own good. His own good. I don't hate the hustle or the game. I respect it. I respect it. But if you think you're going to get by and your pussy's just going to stay Snapchat, okay, stappity lap tap tap, okay, and always be perfect, it's not going to stay the same. You know, all pimps have to invest a little bit into his hoes, okay? But trust me here. Trust me here. If you act up in any kind of way, and he's a pimp simp, and you ain't giving it the right way, he's going to get rid of you. You don't bring in the mucho, okay, he's going to get rid of you some kind of way, and you're going to be in the streets. You're going to really be in the streets, okay? But that's all I really got to say about that. Your women, if you are any woman who's listening to me, please, okay, stay with your daddy, stay with your families. I know some situations are coming a little harder. Some females get raped and hurt and abused. To find a way to get away from that environment. It's very important. Very important to keep your virginity. It's very important to stay around powerful alpha men who really don't exist. I'm sorry, but you know, I'm one of the rare ones that evolved, okay? I don't know what to say, okay? If you're in a dilemma, I think it's best to come to me before it's too late, okay? Because I'm a role model for a lot of individuals in society and internationally. If you get my drift, check out my credentials down below, okay? Other than that, that's all I really got to say. I don't think I can watch this whole video, but I'm going to let it go on, okay? I feel bad for a lot of women out there who haven't had an alpha father, and I don't feel bad for women who basically had an alpha father who was overbearing for them and they just wanted to break free. Okay, look at Lawrence Fishburne, for example. He disowned his daughter because she went down the path of being a whoredom, and that's good, okay? Because alpha fathers don't play games. But let's listen to a little bit more to this video because it's annoying to me. You know, this pimp's a sugar daddy. He's not even a pimp. Don't even put that title in this. It's not there. It doesn't exist, okay? He's not a pimp, okay? All right, let's continue, okay?
Like, I feel like, you know, he's not a bad person, but not a good
Gangs
person,
are bad.
I guess you could say, to be around.
And this whole gang life has been part of your life since you were 13 or so, right?
Yeah.
So when you finally did show up that afternoon, at your apartment, I kind of called you out on all this stuff, and you basically just denied it and said, no, there's been no guy around here for a long time. And I'm like, so I think this is not your
yellow banana
behavior that we're seeing. I think you're being controlled, probably. Is that what you? I mean, I hate to put words in your mouth, but
she liked that.
I don't think you're going to even say it.
She loves that life, man. I talk to females like
because
this
you're
all the
afraid
time
of
in my past.
Repercussions from saying anything.
They love that life.
Because he'll see this video and all that, so I don't want to get you in trouble. But typically that's how it goes down. In trouble.
Okay. You put it on Facebook.
But these gang member type dudes, they're hustling girls. Because they're gang member pimps, and that's what this is probably.
Gang member simp pimps.
It's a very different thing and very dangerous. And for me,
they love used vaginas.
I'm too busy and too involved in all these other things to even get involved in any of these gangs.
No, this dude is involved.
I just don't have time for
drugs
for this kind of shenanigans and all the kind of BS. So I've told you that I'm out. I can't. You know, these viewers of mine are donating money to a GoFundMe, and a lot of that money goes to you. But it looks like that money is now starting to go to somebody else, and I got to protect that.
A GoFundMe.
So that's why I told you I'm done with my help.
You a simp.
Which is a shame because you have so much potential and so many people believe in you and want to help you. But you're under the control of somebody who's very dangerous.
That's the spirit of the Jezebel.
And
what did I tell you?
Your behavior seems more loyal to him than to me.
None of that. That's Jezebel.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help you and your kids out.
You can't help her.
In doing that, I end up helping him out, which is not my intention.
That's enough. That's not his intention. Sometimes a lot of beta males who get up in their emotion who want to help women like this, it's not worth it. Okay, just even same thing for Kevin Samuels. I feel bad for Kevin Samuels. There's potential of people about to come after him. Okay, and I don't want no part of that shit. I do my shit professionally on the side. I do not do anything exposed in the media too much. I just make my crazy, cringy fucking YouTube videos. And a lot of people avoid my shit because they know it can get their ass some smoke up in their ass, okay? But other than that, I do not recommend, like I say this all the time, to start helping people, especially if you know that you have to test them. If you don't test them, you got to test the waters. You got to track phones. You got to hear. You got to be like the FBI fucking eye. Okay, you really got to do some psychoanalysis on and deductions in your reasoning to continuously help people. This is why everybody must be virtual now. You know, you send me money, I do a services, and that's it. You know, for every time. No money, no honey. You should not get involved in people's lives. You should not be so romantically involved. You can't do that. I always seek the high-hanging fruit. I don't do the things that a lot of guys do, wasting your money, wasting your time. Just watch a porn, okay? You know, just watch porn. Just go overseas or something like that. You know, stop dealing with females who are just low-hanging fruit. But anyway, I'm out of here, guys, and this is all I got to say. This is an example of a so-called person who considers themselves a pimp. I don't consider myself a pimp. Some people think, oh, I'm a pimp. I don't tell females to do shit, okay? I don't tell them what to do. I tell them, this is what I offer, and this is what you're going to give me so I can keep giving it to you. And that's a trade. That's a simple trade. If I don't get no money, you don't get no honey. You don't get no knowledge. You get nothing. Go to someone else. Skedaddle. But even though a lot of guys won't listen to me because they're in their beta emotions to look down on what the fuck I gotta say, even though it's the real shit, okay? I don't give a fuck, okay? But that's all I really wanted to say. Are you watching the whole video? Okay, you know where to find this guy at. Okay, you see the links there. Other than that, that's all I really want to say, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Please, guys, please, if you really want to know some real alpha shit, you come to me. You're not going to find it from Kevin Sim Samuels or anybody or Dr. Boa, okay, or Tariq Nasheed, okay. Though I loved his books, though. His books was fire, but he was a false. He was a false prophet. He was a false teacher. But he's on the educational side. He's got the hidden colors. I dig the hidden colors, okay. But other than that, that's all I really want to say because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. And y'all have a nice day, okay? So this is an example of a person who considers themselves a pimp, but they're really not a pimp, but they're a sugar daddy. Okay, I'm always looking for sugar mommies, though, you know. But these days, women don't got no money, or they can't find me, or some shit, or they can't read. Okay, because you know I usually put it out there in the front. I get tons of females and males in my inbox. I talk to them all the time because I'm a conversationalist. I give them a chance to understand the taste of me, and then I cut them off. Okay, because I don't want them wasting all my energy on them. Okay. Plus, I know magic too. That makes me even a triple threat. Okay, that threat. I don't want to deal with people because I can get people in trouble just by using words in magic. Okay? I don't do what a lot of people do. I told you this. Okay, I'm Schizo-Indigo. Okay.